Ladies and gentlemen, it says we're live, so it must be live. This is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife with a load of people around me. And Christina's behind me. She says hello. And
hello.
There you go. Well, you even give her a microphone to start with. So what's been happening with you?
Hello.
I'm just going to find out what the sounds like, so I want to ask you guys. So we'll see. Count backwards from 122 in Spanish. 122, 121, 120. When you get to 102, just say huevos.
You just to show off.
Sounds looking good. Oh yeah. There we go. When you get to 102, just say huevos. Well, that's looking good. I'm going to show these guys what they look like, and then if anybody wants to move or anything, they can do it and say, "Oh God, what's that one look like?" We look like twins, don't we? It's a couple of bookends.
Yeah.
A couple of bookends.
Oh my God.
Cool. So, I am going to turn the sound off this one. So, ladles and jelly spoons, it's Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I hope that you've joined us well. I'll just see who's on. Let's turn it like this so I can see you all. Yowl. There we go. And live chat. I made a mistake the other time. I went live chat and top chat, and I want to do live chat so I see everybody. There you go. And now I see nothing. 45 people watching. Thanks for joining us. Jeff Daniels was first, and then Nikki Wiltshire, then it's Craig, Maria Alti, Jack Bell, Julie Wade, Jack Bell, Maria Alti, Vinny M, good evening. Holiday Philosopher says greetings. I've not seen that name before. Holiday Philosophers, welcome. Derek Walker, it's Craig, Marie Alti, Christian Bertrand, servus. Moira, Jenny from the good evening. We're talking about you, Jenny. Are you over your COVID? Are you safe to come to Balcony Banter tomorrow? I think that Julianne is going to contact you. Jim Cairns, hi Tim and Christine, Michelle T, David Hirschfield, and John Patton. Right, we're here with a load of people. If I sit here, am I blocking you? Does that matter?
No, that's fine.
I think.
I've got the lucky seat.
I think. I've got the wide-angle lens on here, so that's why the belly's looking pretty wide. So it looks terrible, doesn't it?
Stick with that then.
Yeah, stick with that. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we've got the wide shot here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you in close, and we're going to chat with a few people. So who are we going to start with? Who was here first? You were here first, weren't you? We'll give it pop. There you go. So let me just bring the camera in. Okay, this is the interview. Actually, leave it on here. I was going to take it off, but I'll just prop it down like that. There you go. And I can do it from the side here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's still a bit too high, but there you go. Doesn't really matter. Let's do it like this. Are we straight? Yeah, we got Mind in the background. And you're on the left. So, is that okay for you? All right. So, if you've got a face, right, that when it sort of relaxes, you look really cool, yeah? So,
He's 13, he's got that cool face.
you got a cool face when it relaxes, yeah? When I relax, I've got a really weird face. But, and Christina's totally weird. So, I have asked the names, and I've totally forgotten. So, what's your name and where are you from?
Barry,
Barry from?
well, just outside, halfway between Edinburgh and Glasgow, Scotland.
Edinburgh and Glasgow. Musselburgh.
No,
West Lothian.
we're West Lothian.
West Lothian, okay.
Bathgate.
Okay. If you can bring the microphone just about where mine is, so just on the chest. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, when did you get here?
Yesterday.
Cool dude. Cool dude. And you saying you were working part-time and you're just getting home in time to watch my morning walk?
Yes.
Because you're an early riser.
Yes, 4 o'clock start.
Oh dear.
Out bed at 2:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Cold, dark, wet.
What time do you get to bed?
I'm in my bed between 6:30, 7 o'clock.
In the night time,
Yeah.
just as you're getting your dancing shoes on, going dancing. There we go.
I get to watch the soaps now on my own.
The soaps, they're the best. So this is
Leon.
Neil.
Leon.
Leon. I'm sorry. I've gone a bit deaf, ladles and jelly spoons. So Leon, I assume you're still in school, right?
Aye.
Okay. And what's you studying?
What?
What you studying? Everything?
Aye.
Yeah. What's your favourite subject?
English.
English. You like that?
Aye.
Is it like literature or grammar? Which one are you?
Grammar.
You like the English grammar? Yeah. Cool, dude. And what do you think? What draws you to the English language to study?
It's just easy.
Yeah, it's easy,
Aye.
and there's a good teacher.
Aye.
Yeah, well, that's what I used to like. It was easy and a good teacher. If it was easy for me, yeah. Woodwork was terrible for me. I couldn't do woodwork. We're just going to swing you around to see Mum as well. There you go.
Granny.
Aye, Granny.
Granny, sorry, Granny.
Granny and Grandad.
Granny and Grandad. So you've got two younger your children that are his mum and dad.
Yeah, well, one, my daughter.
Okay, cool dudes. Cool dudes. So do you like being with Granny and Grandad?
Aye.
We've
Not
just.
been with them in a while, but this is the first time I've been with them in a
Oh
while.
right. And do you? So you actually arrived yesterday. So you've had one day with them, really.
Yeah.
So actually, the question is totally baff, isn't it? And it depends how many presents you get and how much money you get and all the cool stuff you're gonna get, right? You're gonna be doing like quad biking and parasailing and jumping off a mountain.
Oh, aye.
You're gonna be doing all that. Cool dude. Cool dude. And have you been to Tenerife before?
No.
It's your first time in Tenerife. What do you think?
It's great
Yeah?
weather.
Oh yeah. Did you come from wet, windy Scotland?
Aye, rubbish.
Rubbish weather. And so, when you got off the plane, were you surprised at the weather, or did you sort of know it was going to be warm?
I think you knew in your head it was warm.
Oh, I knew that was warm, but I didn't think it'd be this warm.
No. Well, I mean, normally it isn't this time of year. Normally it isn't this time of year. It's pretty unusual. We're a little bit above climate change. She's going on a climate change. Don't use plastic. Eh?
Same in Germany, they've got 14 degrees in November.
That's good. That's warm for 14 degrees in November,
We're the
yeah.
same in Scotland.
Well,
Yeah.
12 degrees in Scotland, so
Yeah.
It's been warm today in England.
Yeah? Wow. So coming here wasn't really that much, was it? I mean, go from 14 to 30.
It's a noticeable difference.
You don't have to say the hotel, but whereabouts are you staying?
Just done now.
Oh, you're right. You're in the
Oh.
village. Okay, cool.
Atlantic holiday.
And where did you hear that?
We stood there before.
Have you done?
About this June.
Okay.
we're here in June.
He's giving the microphone.
We were here in June
Yeah.
for our first visit, but we arrived, both of us felt unwell. Done pretty much nothing but sit on the balcony for the week. We went out for a walk. We thought we had sunstroke and the heat was getting to us. Turned out both of us had COVID.
No. When was this?
June.
In June.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So we arrived back home after a week of basically staying in the hotel and done tests both of us.
Oh, so you had to actually stay an extra week, or did you get it right at the beginning?
It must have been we think it was on the plane on the way over.
Right.
Because we had tested before we left and we were both negative.
Then you got ill here,
We got
tested
ill
again, and they didn't let you fly home until.
Yeah,
They let us fly home.
the,
No.
there
They
was-
let you fly home?
Yeah, the restrictions had been lifted as far as airlines were concerned.
Right.
We had a COVID passport that said we were being vaccinated, and that was good enough.
In June this year.
Yeah.
So basically, you got on the plane and says, "Hello, everybody."
Well, we notified the airline that
And they said no problem.
we thought we had COVID, and it says as long as you've been vaccinated and you've got your COVID passport.
Well, that's not bad then, is it? Well, I suppose you're not dying from it these days, are you? Or not many people are dying from it. I don't want to take away from anybody who's had any relatives die from the thing, but it's getting milder, I believe, if you've had the vaccinations, right?
Yes. I was pretty unwell for about 6 weeks after it, but I've got asthma.
All right.
So I was pretty unwell, on steroids. But the airlines, as I say at the time, there was we got into the airplane, masks on, and we're told there's no requirement to wear them. And half the plane was coughing.
Well, as I say, it isn't the cough that carries you off, it's the coughing that carries you off.
Yes. My gran used to say that.
Did she? Cool, dude. I thought I'd made it up. No, I didn't know. So, yeah. So, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Gail and I'm from West Lothian because Barry's my husband.
Okay. Oh, you could have been from somewhere else. I mean,
Could have
Christina's from Bavaria.
Well, we live in West Lothian, but we're actually from Mid Lothian, so. there's a
Right.
difference.
So,
The other side of Edinburgh.
okay. So you moved.
We did move.
And
yes.
is it like the wrong side of the tracks now or the right side of the tracks?
In the middle.
In the middle now.
It's a bit too far for all our family and friends, if we're honest.
Yeah?
But
That's why we don't see him too often.
Ah,
it's a
okay.
fair trek
About
backwards
40
and
miles
forwards.
away.
You know, that's a perfect for people that you don't want to see.
Yeah, it worked for a long time.
Yeah. No, it's perfect for the people you don't want to see because Christina's mum and dad lived about 40 miles away from where we lived, wasn't it? And it was close enough that we didn't have to stay overnight, but it was too far away that they were there every day. Right? So that was perfect, wasn't it?
And people would notify you when they're coming just so that they know you're in rather than do the wasted journey.
Exactly. Exactly. Just see what you guys are saying. We've got 88 people watching. Hi, just sent hi. Everybody saying hi, everybody saying hi. They're just enjoying your stories. So, have you got any stories to tell about Tenerife?
Not really, because it's my second visit, but I liked it enough even though I was ill the first time to come back and try it again.
Uh-huh.
And I've done more today than I did in the last week that I was here.
Really? Have you got anything planned, like excursions or anything like that?
No, we saw a few today, so I think Barry's going to be online tonight looking up to see what's...
Tenerife first excursions, don't forget.
So we'll be doing that, but...
Cool. And what do you fancy doing?
Well, I'm no a daredevil or anything, so something quite sedate for me.
How about whale watching?
I could do that.
Or
Whale and dolphin watching.
Drinking champagne at midnight at the Teide watching the stars and the Milky Way. Have you ever seen the Milky Way?
No.
That is something to see. Christina wants to see it, don't you, kid? And I keep saying we're not going up all that. I'm not paying all that money to go
If I
up
have
there.
too much champagne, I wouldn't see it.
There's actually an excursion you go on where you get a meal as well. It's only a 45-minute meal, I think. It's not sort of like something where you can also...
Aye, it's quite...
But it's, it's quite good. It's quite good.
but
Cool, dude.
enjoying what I've done so far, so...
Yeah. And how long are you staying for?
Till Sunday. 7
Okay,
days.
oh, just a week.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's enough in it, really. You know, you get a quick breakaway. I mean, when I was working, I liked the second week. I liked the 2 weeks, didn't I? But and then when we came in June, I liked the 8 years now. So
That sounds better.
that does sound better.
Tell you what, watching your channel, it certainly encourages you to think outside the box when it's time to do something more.
Well, we're spoilt, you see, because we actually moved a lot, didn't we, in our lives? So moving to another country, we'd done it already. I mean, I'd done it to meet her, and then the first country I moved from was England to Wales. You know, that was the biggest culture shock, to tell you the truth. I was a foreigner for the first time in my life. But yeah, it is a culture shock. But once you've done it once or twice, it's just like moving from Liverpool to London, you know. Except there's another
I think it's
idiot in charge.
all the paperwork you've got to do first, but then once it's done, that's it.
Exactly. The old paperwork.
Don't be put off.
Cool, dude. Well, thank you guys for coming, and it was on spec, wasn't it? You just thought, well, he's up there. We'll go and have a look.
Yeah, I just messaged you at 4:15.
You messaged me.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
There you go.
Maybe my fault. I'm not good with
No.
computers.
Oh, did you register online
Yes.
on the website?
Yes.
I must admit I didn't check it before I came out.
That's fine.
Well, the only reason we check it is because we got. The only reason we would check it is to know whether we come or not, and we already knew they were coming. So, and I'm saying they, we're going to swing you around now, and here we go. So, you told me 3 times, but what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Louise from Clawton, near Leicestershire.
Clawton. We did say Clawton, didn't we?
Yeah,
and I said it wrong,
Clawton.
didn't I? I was drunk on Friday, though, wasn't I? If you recognise these people, we were right. You were online, weren't you, with me on Friday?
No.
Only on messaging.
No, when did I meet you last?
No, it was, you were up at Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo, yeah.
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 You just finished one.
I just finished. Okay, so the people haven't seen you before.
No.
Okay, there you go. So where's Callao again? Leicestershire.
Northwest Leicestershire.
Northwest Leicestershire. This is looking pretty good. This camera, I quite like it. We got the sun going down, have we?
Yeah.
Have I missed it?
It's not blinding me now.
Okay, let's do it like this. I'll flip this out so I can see it myself. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. It's focusing on me though, because I'm a human, according to this camera. There you go. Cool dudes. So I'll flip you back. I don't want to press anything stupid, you know. So you've been here about 5-6 days now?
Yeah, Thursday lunchtime we got here.
Thursday lunchtime. And how long are you staying for?
Fortnight, a week on Thursday.
And you're also in the village, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just by Svenny Resort.
You got a place there, or is it a private rental?
I've got my own place.
You got your own place there?
Yeah.
And how long have you had that for?
21 years.
Wow, so you've been coming here since the year dot?
25, 27 years.
Wow.
I've only been coming 11.
You've been
well,
coming
10,
yeah,
11.
but more than we've been here. So
Yeah.
we first came to Tenerife in 2012. So there you go. So place in Sven years old.
Yeah.
And what was the 20 odd years ago? What was the village like?
Small.
You don't remember when it didn't have electricity though, right?
No.
We had a
I
guy
saw
here
that
last
the other
week.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't remember that. I can remember this not being here.
Yeah.
And this. Obviously the mine wasn't there. That was. I can remember that being built for first choice, all inclusive.
That's right. Yeah, the people invested in that, didn't they? Like to buy an apartment in there, weren't there? Some of our neighbours invested in that one, and then it stayed empty for years, didn't it?
Glad to get it sorted again.
Yeah, I mean it's done good for the village as well. I mean the village is pretty full these days, don't you think?
Yeah, there's a lot of people about. Yeah, we went down this morning. There weren't many around, were there? But
There seem more at night time than what there is in the day.
And on Mondays, I think, Mondays is a quiet night as well because a lot of places don't open on a Monday.
no, that's true.
I mean, Little Germany doesn't open, which is my favourite restaurant.
You've never mentioned that before.
Well, I get a free beer every time somebody goes in and says Tim sent me. Sometimes I just wait outside Little Germany and say, why don't you go in here and tell him Tim sent you? But Christina doesn't want me drinking beer anyway. Dear kid. I hit 122 kilos today. And I'm supposed to be
I'm
slimming.
not saying anything.
I've got to get under 100 kilos by next March or the nurse will have me guts for garters, won't she? I suppose if he has me guts for garters, that'll be a bit lighter, won't it?
Mind you, all the walking about you do, it's a wonder.
I know. You see, the thing is,
It's
it's offset by the eating and the drinking.
Stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a story. What's your favourite bit of Tenerife being here so long?
Oh. I don't know. It's just the way of life, everything, isn't it? Really.
So
It's-
what's a typical day in the life of you guys when you're over here? Is it so
well,
chill?
obviously, when we're over here, we're on holiday.
Yeah.
But you know, most of the trips and stuff over the years we've done. There's quite often some work to do around the place.
Okay.
You know, we've been out today. I need to buy some more sunbed mattresses.
Mm-hmm.
I took one look at them up there. They've had it. So quick last night, I put a message on the village website.
Uh-huh.
Where can I get some? And got an answer. So went up to San Juan today and ordered some. So.
Cool, dude. Is that place that sells everything on the right in San Juan?
No, go up to the roundabout, the new roundabout, the top one.
Yeah.
And turn left to the Ferreteria on the right down there.
Okay, cool. I always forget San Juan when I'm thinking about going shopping.
I always go that way.
Yeah, yeah. But it's probably good because you probably get a bit cheaper as well, ain't you?
It didn't seem bad actually. I
Yeah.
was well pleased. Yeah.
Or the other side of the motorway.
Yeah. Anything north of the motorway, you're all right, aren't you?
Uh,
It's,
so, okay, we don't know what you do we? We've talked, but nobody else. Are you retired? Are you working?
at the moment, I'm sort of semi-retired.
Uh-huh.
I'm a publican for 30 years.
A publican?
Yeah. And then July last year, The pub had sold. I was just working at it, that one, and it changed hands and that. And I stayed on for another 6 months, but it folded. The guy was a bit of a loony,
Yeah.
so I just did a bit of bar work through the summer, and then that finished September because it was seasonal.
Yeah.
And so I'm not doing nothing at the moment. So
Okay. Are you so unemployed, or are you just not working?
just not working.
Just not
I'm
working.
Not signed on or anything. Just not
Are
working.
you like self-employed?
No, I was employed.
Yeah?
Employed by them, yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm not signed on or anything. I just
Okay.
leave it till the new year and then find something else. So.
Okay. You're one of those people that just like, just go and work, right? Just go get a job. I was like that.
If it's there, it's there. I'll do
If it's
it.
there, yeah, I'll
If
do
it
it.
ain't there, I won't do it. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So,
And what about retiring? When's retirement for you?
another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Anytime you can get it, you get it earlier? No.
I possibly could, but I don't know yet.
Because they do say that the money today is worth more than it's going to be next week.
Yeah.
And also, you can wait for years and then all of a sudden you're too tired to do anything.
Yeah. I'm weighing that one up as well at the minute. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's always a good thing to do. Always do it now. Never plan to do something in the future, unless that's your mojo. Now, I've got a mojo where I plan everything. You know, I buy bags and I pack them, and then I never use them. I'm not a kid. It's terrible. So this is Tim down for Living There Missing Tenerife. I want to thank you guys. Have you got any stories? Or you want to say hello to anybody?
I don't know. I don't.
Well, I've got 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
My 10th grandchild's on the way next
Oh, wow.
February.
Oh, wow.
And
So you're filling Britain up.
this week, it's me granddaughter's. She's having a baby, and it's due on Saturday.
So you're going to be a great granny.
Yes.
Oh, they call them Uromars in German. The
Yeah,
Uroma.
So the phone could go off at any time.
oh no, we thought that was the other day, but
Yeah.
no. But I'm working full time.
What do you do?
Working. I'm a support worker.
Oh,
for
cool.
Learning disabilities for adults.
For adults?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I don't know how to do stuff, so you can come and help me. You can come and help me. And that's in the Leicester area, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, not far. A few miles away, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like you say, life's too short, so you've got to make the most of it. 'Cause You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. And what about Tenerife? Are you thinking of retiring over here with your apartment or not?
Well, it's
I
your
don't know
apartment.
really, because it's all the kids and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people say that, especially with 10 grandkids. But the thing is, I'd rather have a granny in Tenerife than in Leicester, to tell you the truth. You know, especially when I get to about 16, 17, and you want to start,
Yeah.
you want to start saying, let's go and see Granny. You know, this wants to see Granny before. Yeah, but she's living in Tenerife now.
Well, we have 3 of them on a Monday and a Friday.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Dumped.
'Cause, Mum was
School
work,
run.
so yeah, we have them then.
Okay, cool.
And my youngest granddaughter, she'll be 1 on Thursday. Little
Oh,
Bonnie.
I must be really proud to know that you've done something good in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tearing up here.
They're not
tearing
mine. I never had any children.
Okay.
And my wife and I split up, and me and Lou got together. And like I said, all these kids all of a sudden. I didn't want kids.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't got time.
Couldn't eat a whole one. Like kids, but couldn't eat a whole one.
I hadn't, we'd been a publican and that. The two don't go together very well.
That's probably true. I mean, I know a couple of publicans' kids that grew up okay in the end.
Yeah. I know they do it, but my wife and I sat there one day and said, what are we going to do? We're going to have kids or we're not having kids? And we decided not to, so...
It's the same as us, isn't it, kid? She thought I wanted kids, and I thought she wanted kids. So we had a daughter, and we said, right, that's it, yeah? And our daughter is quite happy that she's the apple of our eye, isn't she? Never again, never again. Cool, dude. Well, it's getting a bit dark now, isn't it? It's getting a bit dark. I'm going to turn around and talk to Chris now. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll have a little drink. Is anybody going to eat anything? I'm gonna order a tapper because I don't got nothing at home ever, unless you want to have a tomato soup at home.
No.
So I'm going to order some tapas. So if you want to join us for tapas, I'll get the menu. But if you've already sorted something for eating, then don't worry. Don't worry. So I'll nip that. Thank you so much. I'm going to spin you around now so you can see our lovely mush. That's way too big, way too big. I'm worried I'm going to press something if I do this. There we go, it flicks around. Here's Chris. And we're not square now because I'm on the other side. It's the world going. So ladies and gentlemen, great meetup today. There's quite a few people, quite some nice stories, and we've only been on 30 minutes, but I think I'm going to finish early tonight because we're going to have a chit chat amongst ourselves, because you can't really have a chit chat whilst you're being filmed, can you? And it's
getting dark.
And it's getting dark too. I'm just going to go down like this so you can see Chris. There you go. I'm going to zoom into Chris. There you go. So Christina,
Yeah.
what have you been doing?
What have I been doing?
Exactement.
Good questions.
That is a good question.
Watch TV.
What did you watch on TV?
Lots of stuff. I watched about football World Cup.
The Football World Cup. And where's that, in Qatar?
In Qatar. Yeah.
Oh, that was the Qatar documentary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In German, was it?
Yeah.
Why Qatar? And why Qatar? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, they just some idiot picked it.
So you don't want it in Qatar, no? You don't want the World Cup. Do you want Germany to win?
I don't care really.
That was your chance to be a German. The old German. You're looking good.
Oh, super.
Cool dude. So what do you want for dinner?
I'll have a Canadian chicken tapa.
The red one?
Yeah,
Yeah. The one that I have to take off the bone for you
yeah,
and eat half of.
no. And some fries.
You want fries or Canarian potatoes?
Fries.
Fries. We'll get one fries between us. You get the chicken and I'll get the melejones de tigres.
See,
I'm going to have melejones de tigres. Melejones de tigres is like mussels, and they cook them, and then they take them out of the shell. They mix them with bechamel sauce and mojo rojo, which is the Canarian red sauce, and then some spices, and then they put it back in half the shell, and then coat it with breadcrumbs and deep fry it. Oh, they are fantastic. And I think you get three of them, I think, and they're quite big. Eat 3 of those. Get some bread with mojo rojo to dip, and a bag of chips. And
they've got them. They didn't have them.
well, they had them last week, but then somebody nicked them all before we'd ordered them.
Yeah.
In fact, I should have ordered them when we arrived, shouldn't I? For delivery later.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put you all back there now. I'm going to darken this down again. Which way am I going? 180, I want. There you go. 180. 2.8, so a wide open lens. I'm going to put you back there and we're going to say Terrazas. Okay, does anybody else do you want to say hello to anybody?
To family and friends, hello.
Family and friends, there you go. I'll stick you back over here. I'm going to show you a little bit of the village. What's the temperature? 27? No, 29. Jeez, still 29 degrees.
Doesn't feel like 29.
Doesn't feel like 29 degrees. We're going to go up a little bit and zoom in. There we go. Get you a bit straighter. We're back in the room. I lost connection for a second there. So, ladles and jelly spoons, Tim and Chris and everybody else who live with MS in Tenerife, saying ta-ra. Bye. See you. Wouldn't want to be.